Are you guys hungry for more Ghostrick action? Because I have done some duels with this deck. And if you guys want to see Ghostricks in action, there will be a link down below or on the top right side of your screen. So click on that and you guys can see the deck in action. It's a pretty good deck. Check out the video, show it some love. Any support is greatly appreciated. And without further ado, on for the deck profile. Hello and what is up guys, and welcome back to another video from Screencasters. And today I'm going to be doing a deck profile of my Ghostricks on the channel. Because I'm back baby, my computer has finally been fixed. So I can resume and get started on some quality ass content for my loyal subscribers. Now, before I get started with the actual deck profile, one thing I want to point out is I will not be going through every single card in this deck list, solely because it's kind of tedious and most people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! For a bit know what most of these cards are. However, if you do not know what a specific card is, just comment down below what two cards it's between, and I'll answer you guys there. So basically, I'll be going over my theory and why some cards I'm playing, and why some cards I'm just not playing. First thing I want to point out is the field spell engine. I'm running three mansion, 1 parade, and the 2 terraforming. The reason I don't max out on the terraforming, even though it is kind of like an upstart and will thins out your deck a bit, is because of Spoiled Angel, Angel Mischief. She basically searches your field spells out, and you don't want to have too many in hand, because you can recur them back when you get your Dullahan to the graveyard, because he's kind of like a mini recursion, not just for your back row. So I feel like this is a pretty optimal engine. The problem with Parade is when you play it, you're kind of assuming your opponent doesn't know how to play against Ghostricks, because for whatever reason, some people they see you're playing Ghostricks and they think they can OTK you for some reason, because it's not like your entire deck is like hand traps or battle traps and stuff like that. Solemn cards and all that jazz. I think they think they can OTK you. So if you have Parade up and they swing into you, you could like search out your hand trap like Jack Frost, or you can search out your Mary. So when you take some damage, you can discard her and summon out your Doll or your Jiangshi, or even a level 1 monster to go into Dullahan, or even a Spoiled Angel into Scare play. As for the 3 elves, I'm playing 3 Jiangshi, 3 Doll, and 3 Mary. I feel like out of all the Ghostrick monsters, these are the superior ones. A lot of people don't like Doll for some reason. I have no idea why. She's basically a free board wipe, not really board wipe, but board flipping. You keep them face down, and you get a free monster at the end of it. Like, that's really good. She sets up plays, she's searchable, she's summonable. She's a really good card. I really do like her. If you guys don't play 3 of her, I can understand why, but I think Doll is one of the best Ghostricks in the deck. I also like Witch a mini 1-of because she's basically a Book of Moon. You just, if you have a Ghostrick up, you can normal summon her, Book of Moon a monster, and then just run over it with the field spell. Or, she's a pretty good beater. She's a level 2. One thing I want to point out is you do have rank 2s in this deck, but you don't really go into them. If you do go into rank 2 play, it's probably So Cute Boss, so you can overlay Angel Mischief on top of her. So that's something I do want to point out. Also, Kinkabayo is actually a really good tech and combo card, solely because it revives your dead Ghostrick hand traps, like your Spectre, or your Lantern, or your Mary that you discarded for the free summon when you took the damage. It brings those monsters back and lets you go into like a Princess Sprite or a Dullahan. A Dullahan, half opponent's monster, stack Spoiled Angel, detach Dullahan, get a Ghostrick from your graveyard to your hand, and search out your field spell, or the best card of the deck, Scare. People tend to underestimate the power of Ghostrick Scare because it is untargeting, non-destruction, disruption on your opponent's turn, while also being a combo play. Because you can like flip up your Doll, she'll activate, and then during your opponent's end phase, no matter what board they set up, it gets Book of Mooned, because Doll activates on the flip, and then end phase it happens, and you get a monster. It's good disruption, it's searchable, it's recyclable with your Dullahan. So I think Scare is by far the best Ghostrick trap you should play. I did try the other ones like Ghostrick Knight and Go Around. I really don't like Go Around. A lot of people freaking like Go Around. I do not like Ghostrick Go Around. It's just so bad. Like, I don't know why people like it. I feel like Scare is the only one you should be playing, so you can find room for other traps that are significantly better, like the Solemn Brigade or your Mirror Forces. Also, big shout out to my homie Quaking Mirror Force. That card is a beast. This card is probably, like, it's so good. It keeps your opponent's monsters face down. If you have the mansion up, you can just attack over them and do damage. It's really good. I highly recommend 3 Quaking. And also, the reason you play Drowning is because if you have the field spells up and all your monsters are face down, when they attack you, they attack directly. So since it's technically a direct attack, you can flip up your Drowning Mirror Force, and even if you do have monsters on the field, it'll still shuffle them into the deck, which is freaking amazing. You also have some decent draw power with the triple Allure of Darkness. It's pretty good. I was considering an Upstart and maybe some Desires, although, I don't know, it just doesn't fit with the flow of the deck. I found myself banishing too many important pieces. Like there's one time I banished all my field spells and that kind of sucked. But yeah, I feel like it's pretty good. I still like the Allure. I might fit into Desires because of the +1 or the -9 as some people tend to think of it as. But yeah. Also, I won't really mind about the extra deck. The only things you could be going into is your Dullahan, your Princess Sprite, maybe an Alucard or a Grand Pulse for the back row. But mainly you could be turboing out your Spoiled Angel. Because if you have the field spell up and you have 2 of these, that's 4,000 direct damage because you attack over the monsters. It's pretty good and I like it. Another thing to consider is the Book of Eclipses, because your Book summons your opponent's monsters face down for free. Yes, they still draw cards, but if they're face down during the end phase, you can still swing over them because of your field spells. And another thing I was considering is Dark Bribe, because Twin Twister is a bitch. Like, Twin Twister is such a pain in the ass for most of my decks I've found out. So being able to negate that and just, your opponent draws a card, but it's okay because they can't really do anything about that. So it doesn't matter how much advantage your opponent has. If they can't break your board, if they can't get to your life points, why does it even matter, you know? Also, another thing I was considering is Mass Chain Second for the Dark Law play. So you can go into Dark Law, Dark Bribe them, and then they draw a card, and then you banish a card from their hand. So that's something, although Dark Law does kind of conflict with the Doll, because if you use Doll, everything's going to be Book of Moon anyway, so your Dark Law is going to be face down, so that's why I try to steer away from Floodgate type monsters in my build of Ghostricks. And that is my Ghostrick deck profile, guys. I'm very sorry for the wait. As always, if you guys want to see some popular tech cards for the deck I'm profiling, check the description box down below and there'll be a link there. I'm not a link, there'll be a list there so you guys can see it all in its textual glory and all that stuff. And if you guys want to see this deck in action, I've done some duels with this deck. There'll be a link down below or on the top right side of your screen, so please check that out. Any support is greatly appreciated. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to my channel, which is Screencasters, for more epic and amazing videos similar to this one. Once again, my name is YUGIOH from Screencasters, and I am signing out.